Hey everyone, Erica here and I am back with another video for you. So today I am doing a get ready with me wedding dress shopping edition. I am actually going to go wedding dress shopping soon. I have about half an hour to film this video, so hopefully I get it done. I am engaged, for those of you who do not know that. There's the proof. My wedding is coming up in May and it is about time that I go looking for a dress. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I kind of want to go wedding dress shopping with my hair and makeup kind of the way I would like it for my actual wedding day. So this is not necessarily how I'd want it for my wedding day. I did, you know, the lioness hair that I did in my last video. But I wanted to wear it down today, and then I'm also going wedding dress shopping again tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll probably put it in a loose updo. So that is probably ideally how I'd want my hair for my wedding. So enough with the rambling. Let's jump on into the video. I do have foundation on my face. I do have my eyebrows done, and my eyes are primed. So let's roll on in. I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Lavish palette today. So if you don't have this palette, the colors that I'm going to be using, I am going to be using this orange soda color, which is just a really pale orange, this burnt brick color sienna, and I will be using a highlight color, so any kind of highlight that you'd like. I'll probably, yeah, that's about it. So with a big old fluffy brush, I'm using my tried and true tapered blending brush by Sigma, the E40. So I'm going to take that orange soda, and I am going to go ahead and just put this on into the crease. This color, I know that when I first got this palette, I was thinking that orange, I don't ever know like when I would use orange, but it's actually a really nice transition color. If you guys are fans of the Makeup Geek brand, oh my gosh, there's something on my eyelid. I don't have any eyeshadows from them yet, but I'm definitely going to get my hands on them. I know that what's that color? This one's called Orange Soda, but there is one that everyone talks about. Well, if you know it, leave it in the comment box below. Of course, I see it like on every video, and of course, right now, I just can't think of it. Anyway. So I'm doing the same thing to the other eye. This color you do, depending on what color skin tone you have, will determine how much of this product you need to put into this crease. I'm not really that tan, but I'm a little tan. I don't know if you can see it, but it is coming out almost like a light brownish almost. But anywho, that is what I'm doing. I'm popping this guy. Oh, peach smoothie. That's what it is. Good Lord. I finally thought of it. It just came to me out of nowhere. Did you see that? How weird, right? Okay. So peach smoothie is something that's similar to this one. I think it's actually a little bit lighter than this color, but I've heard great things from it. So that's that. Now with my blending brush, my E25 from Sigma, I'm going to pick up this color Sienna. And I'm sorry if the majority of the video I'm looking this way. This is obviously where my mirror is, but I'm going to get a little closer here with this tiny mirror. I am going to go ahead and put this in the outer V. Thumbs up this video if you make ugly faces while putting on any of your makeup, like I do. Also, I apologize for this problem area here. I am well aware that it is super gross. I don't know why I broke out so terribly. So all I'm doing with this color is just dispersing it into that outer V. It's nothing crazy if you can see. I think those two colors just blend really well together. So, and for a bridal look, I think that this is just smoky enough. I don't think any bride wants like well, who knows? But I was going to say that I don't think most brides want an extremely dramatic color, but hey, some of them might, so I shouldn't say that. But me personally, I don't think I will want a huge dramatic smoky eye for my wedding day. So I'm just applying this color generously in the outer V, just to give my eye a little bit of dimension and depth. And with a clean blending brush, I am just going to go right above where that orange soda was, just so we don't have any harsh lines. And I am going to take my first Naked palette, I'm just going to take the color Virgin. That's my favorite brow bone highlight. And just with a flat brush, I'm going to go ahead and just highlight the brow bone. When you highlight the brow bone, you definitely want to put the majority of the product here in the arch of your brow and then disperse it evenly to the rest of the area. That is the area that you want the most highlight, is that arch. I'll do the same thing to this side. If you want to see how I do my eyebrows and my foundation, I've already done a video for that, and just check them out on my channel. Alright, so that is that. Again, I'm going to take the big brush that we applied the orange soda with, and I am going to just go back and blend just so there isn't such a crazy harsh transition from the brow bone highlight to our crease color. You don't want it to be like, whoa, white, and then like shiny white. So that is what we're doing, and that's really it for the eyeshadow part of it. I will probably do an inner corner highlight, but what am I doing next is the real question. I guess I will go in with my liner, and for once I actually am going to apply false lashes today. I got a pair of the Velour lashes, and these are in Doll Me Up. Holy cow, you guys, these are super gorgeous. They're a little bit on the pricey side, but for good reason. They are amazing, and you can wear them multiple times. So more about those later. But this is, of course, my other tried and true, my NYX Two Timer Liner. So I'm just going to go in and do my wing as usual. And if you'd like to see how I achieve this, I also made a video on this using this exact product. Excuse my silence. Oh, JD's home. Zoe's ears are better than mine, that's why she took off running. Okay. Well, I did mess up on this a little bit. But that's okay, because we're going to put lashes on and it'll go on right over that mess up there. Hopefully. Okay. Well, that'll suffice, I guess. So now I am going to go ahead and just apply a little tiny bit of mascara, which is just a nice base for those lashes to hang on to. This is my little birthday sample gift from Sephora. My birthday was on the 6th, and I already ran in there and got my sample. So it was the Makeup Forever mascara and a Makeup Forever lipstick. And so far I love this mascara, and the lipstick is gorgeous, but I've never tried anything else from Forever, Makeup Forever. But I heard their foundation is amazing, so I really am gonna try that out. Okay guys, the moment of truth. I am going to go ahead and attempt to put these lashes on. As always, I am going to be using my House of Lashes glue. Yeah, so a little bit more about these lashes is that you can wear them for really a lot of times. I think you can wear it up to like 40 times. But it really just depends on how well you take care of your lashes. That didn't work out. See, I feel like I put too much glue, and then other times I feel like I don't put enough. So let's put a little more. There we go. I think that will do. Let them get tacky. If you don't know what that means, go watch my How I Apply False Lashes video. Sorry, I know that maybe I didn't catch that all on camera, but you will definitely see the other side. Okay, one eye done. Okay, there's one eye. On to the next. Okay. I want to be really, I think I've mentioned this in my other videos, but you want to be really careful when you pull the lashes out. You don't want to rip them, and you don't want to pull any of the hair out, because that will kind of lose the point of putting false lashes on if your lashes don't even have any lashes. So again, I'm applying a generous amount of glue, not too much, but also I want to make sure that they are going to adhere very well to your lashes. Okay. Putting them all the way in, so you want to put the middle first. Oops. Here we go. Second lash on. All right, that was the lashes in one foul swoop, maybe 8 foul swoops. So there are the lashes. If you can tell, they make a big difference, especially these. They are humongous. My lashes are fairly long to begin with, but when I add these, it's just like that extra dramatic touch. Okay. So there's that. I'm probably going to run over them with the gel liner again, just so they blend. Okay, there's that. So now I am going to go ahead and go under my eyes. Now that we have all of our eye stuff taken care of, I'm going to use my Instant Age Rewind Eraser from Maybelline. I think I've talked about this guy before. I just apply a little bit under my eyes. This one, I did get a few recommendations on my Instagram when I asked you guys what drugstore concealer you guys recommended. You recommended this one, so I have tried it, but the only thing with this guy is it's very cakey for me. I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's a bit much. So I'm definitely interested in trying the, what was it? Maybelline, is it the Fit Me? Fit Me concealer. I'm extremely excited to try that one because that was another one that all of you were telling me about. It works really well. So as soon as I get a chance to go to the drugstore, that is the next one I am going to try. But for now, we'll use this guy. So as you can tell, it still definitely brightens up my eyes, but to me, I just think it's a little much. But we got to work with what we got. So now I am going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. I am going to be using the banana powder and my Real Techniques setting brush. And that is just what I'm going to do. I am going to set this concealer. I'm sorry if I'm going really fast. Right before I filmed this video, my grandma called me and told me that she is on her way. So I gotta hurry it up. Okay, super bright. So now, if you can tell, that looks super intense. So what I'm gonna do now that will help balance it out is I'm going to contour my face. I'm gonna be using these two colors. And I'm gonna start at the top of my hairline. And I wanna focus the majority of this product in a triangle shape right around here. I do have a video made for contouring and highlighting, so you can go ahead and check that out, but that is what I'm doing now. Again, I'm not going to do a dramatic contour and highlight because this is supposed to look like my wedding day makeup, so I don't want to look too chiseled out. Just enough. I'm also going to hit the tops of my foreheads just a bit to make my face look slimmer. Around my chin, my jawline. Now I am going to take my Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. This is my favorite drugstore blush. I'm sure you have heard of it. It is fabulous and beautiful, and I think it works well with a lot of shades of skin tones. And this is just my Real Techniques blush brush. So now, if you can tell, the highlight doesn't look as intense now that I've contoured and added some blush to my face. I am also going to highlight my cheekbones using my Mary Lou Luminizer from the Balm Cosmetics. It is gorgeous. It is my current favorite highlight. And I'm using my tapered highlighting brush from Sigma, and I'm just going to run this over my cheeks to give me that bridal glow. And in case you guys are wondering, I'm definitely not doing my makeup for my wedding day. I don't know, I just don't really want the stress of that on my actual wedding day. I'm going to highlight right above my Cupid's bow. And we forgot to run some color under our eyes. So I'm going to take my pencil brush from Sigma, and I'm going to take the sienna color, that burnt brick color, and I am just going to run it right under the waterline. Same thing on this side. I like this trick. It's called drop shadowing, or a drop shadow. I like it because my eyes don't do well with black liner on the lid, on the waterline, so this kind of gives the effect that you're wearing black liner or colored liner and you're really not. So that is that. I think one of the last things that I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to hit my bottom lashes with the coat of mascara. Same one that we used before. And my hair just wants to get in the way. Okay, so this is the look. The last thing I am going to do is I am going to apply some lipstick. But we definitely want to keep something neutral. You don't, I mean, again, this is my preference, of course, but I don't really like to, I don't envision myself being a bride with bold lips. So I am going to use my favorite nude lipstick, which is my NYX Butter Lipstick in Pops. So I am going to, it's more like a mauve-y pink kind of nude. Oh, it feels so good, like butter. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this video and I gave you some inspiration for if you're out and you're getting married. First, congratulations. This is such a happy time in my life, and I'm having such a good time planning everything with my fiance and with my maid of honor and my mom and my grandma and doing all this stuff. I'm just having a really good time. So if you're getting married and you're out shopping for your wedding dress or just planning all this crazy details that go into this wedding, don't forget to just step back and enjoy your time. That's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.